3 a.m. guys, it's time for another reaction video where you watch me watch something. How fun is that? Today we're going to go back, I don't know what year this was. Probably late 90s, early 2000s. Star Wars Troopers is a parody of Cops, the television show, Cops mixed with Star Wars. Now, this was really big when it came out. And you got to think, this was before YouTube. And it was before you could really download stuff on the internet. Sure, you could find it on the internet, but it would take you days and days, or at least hours and hours to download it, and it'd be about this big. But these really big, really popular. All the convention shows had tons of them on VHS you could buy. And it's just a parody. It's pretty funny. I haven't seen it in years, but when I remember it was pretty funny. So let's watch it now. Let's go back here. Let's go. Due to the human nature of this program, there's a little Sand Trooper. I remember this was first fan film that I saw that had some really good special effects too. There's Aunt Peru. Some Jawas swatting each other. It's good little effects for the snow from the speeder bikes. Beating a Jawa, beating him kind of slow though. I'm impressed they found some Peru clothes. Peru. Somebody's gonna say it wrong. Aunt Peru. People hate when I say stuff wrong. I don't know why it bugs them so much. There's Boba Fett. Good looking Boba Fett right there. Good looking helmet. For something you couldn't just go buy back then.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be suspect, would they?
That's pretty good. Okay, then we got two different segments. Look at that. Yeah, see, that's pretty good, decent special effects when they're thinking, you know, mid-90s. I think this is before the prequels, if I'm right. I guess I should have looked all this stuff up, but this is a reaction video, not a documentary. Direction.
So when I was old enough, I
kind of got that Fargo accent going.
And I've been here at Tatooine ever since. Most people would call this the ass end of space, but I like the small town feeling you get around here. I mean, we know everybody. Everybody.
Oof.
And I feel like I can really make a difference here.
It's like the Perus, the Lars, I mean, living far away from anybody.
We got a routine stop here. We have a report of some stolen droids, and we think these might be it.
Uh-oh, stolen droids.
Excuse me, you want to come over here?
Hey, that's the droid from Mystery Science Theater 3000. I know that droid. That's funny.
Whose droid is this? It's your cousin's. Is this your cousin? Is this your cousin?
No, of course not.
Are you his cousin?
That's how Cops is when somebody gets somebody doing. That's my cousin's car. My cousin's car.
Oh, you're his friend.
Or something.
Well, Mr. Friend, would you
Mr. Friend.
For a moment, please? Okay, so the droid belongs to your cousin. Now, if I go over to that sand crawler over there and ask to see your cousin, is he going to have a bill of sale for this?
Jawa with a bill of sales? I don't think so.
What I'm going to do now, sir, is place you under imperial arrest.
Uh-oh.
So we can only help. Hey, am I talking to you? Am I talking to you?
That one needs to be quiet.
And shut your mouth. Now, if you move again, I'm going to shoot you.
Gonna shoot you.
Yeah, I understand. I got a wife and kids too, but you don't see me out here stealing imperial droids, now do you?
That's an Imperial droid. Oh, guys, making a run for it. They're gonna shoot him? Yep. Damn, right in the head. That was the egg on fire. There goes another one. There he goes. Pretty good shot for a stormtrooper. First one was pretty low.
Shut the camera off. Yeah, shut it off. Shut it off. Well, what we had here was that these Jawas had stolen some Imperial property, and it unfortunately turned violent. These Jawas do this kind of stuff all the time.
Turn violent.
Picking up, stray droids and selling them off to the highest paid customers.
Dang, it destroyed the whole. Man, it destroyed the whole sandcrawler, did they?
Well, we didn't find the droids we were looking for, but we did find one that a kid had reported stolen. So he and his parents are going to come down to the detention center and pick it up.
Boy, I'll bet they'll be happy.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, making the kids happy. I don't know what this is. I guess it says troops.
We got a call to check out this domestic dispute. Now, supposedly
Domestic
the husband said
dispute.
something to their kid, and now the wife thinks that he's run off. Supposedly one of them is intoxicated and one of them is injured.
Wars.
Now, we're familiar with this couple. You know, this is not the first time we've been out here. So we're going to see if we can straighten this whole thing out.
Now they blurred her face out.
Well, what's the
That's
problem?
funny.
I've had it.
Little
I've
detail
had
right
it
there,
with
that's
him.
funny.
He keeps lying to Luke and me, and now Luke's run off and hasn't come back.
That's ridiculous. Hey, I'll talk to you in a second. Right now I'm talking to your wife, all right?
And Luke's probably dead now because of you.
Now, Baru, just calm down. Calm down, okay? Now, do you want to be arrested? Well, if you keep this up, that's just what I'm going to have to do. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Okay, then. Are you going to calm down? Okay, good. Why don't you start over?
Well, yesterday Luke comes in and says, I think these droids,
Now, Luke's your boy.
my nephew.
My boy.
Anyway, he says, I think these droids we bought might be stolen. And then he says, well, I don't care. Your only concern is to get them.
Uh-oh.
And Luke is like, I want to go.
He really know about
And he says,
stolen
well, I need
droids.
for the harvest this year. And then he starts talking about Obi-Wan and his father.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You're just lying. You're always lying to him. You never tell him the truth about him or his sister.
Shut up.
All right, sister.
Shut it up. You shut up.
Well, you can both shut up or spend a night in the detention area, all right? All right? Now, look, what do you want to do now, Baru? Baru.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yep. See.
Yeah, see, that's wrong. What do you mean you don't know?
You call him out there. You gotta do something.
Be
I
in this.
don't have a problem.
Baru, come here. Now, look, do you see his ear? How it's cut like that?
Dang, what's he done? Beat it? Cut his ear?
Get that way by itself, didn't it? And
They actually put a little spear back there in the background. I was surprised.
yes, you did. Now, see, that tells me you have a problem. And when we get called in, then it becomes our problem.
He was the one who started
Now,
it.
wait a second, Baru. I'm talking. I listen to you, now you listen to me. That's how this works, okay? Now, are you going to
I
listen
like
to
that. Editor, I say something.
Sure you are.
He got a blaster bolt on his head, don't he?
Out here, Baru. A lot, huh? We know the way by heart. What did I tell you last time?
I don't know.
You don't know or you don't remember?
I don't know.
Baru, what do you want to do?
You don't know, you don't remember. Could be the same, couldn't it? Uh-oh, he's going to jail now.
I can't arrest him. He hasn't done anything. If there's anybody I should be arresting, it should be you for assault. Baru, you have two choices here. And yelling and arresting him are not two of them. And you can stay here or we can take you to an Imperial shelter. What do you want to do? Baru,
Wouldn't trust an Imperial shelter.
wants to take you somewhere tonight. Huh? Do you?
But they don't have any blue milk.
Okay. Now, do you need to get anything? Some clothes or something?
Yes. You'll find Luke, won't you?
Yeah. Go find Luke.
He's just working.
Oh, but see, the wife is under the
Well, they-
delusion that their nephew ran away. And she's blaming the husband.
Well, they can't take her to a women's shelter. They're going to have to burn her. Are they going to end up killing them?
Past week, it's just, got me. So we're just going to separate for the night because if we have to come out here again,
Tell me something I don't know.
telling you, ready to shoot them both.
Yep, right there with you.
Look, she's been under a lot of stress lately. We lost a couple of our hired hands and, I don't know, just got carried away a little bit.
Yeah, I know. But right now, I think the best thing for both of you is to get some distance from each other for a couple of days.
Yeah, I've been telling her,
Well, it's a little short to be a stormtrooper, doesn't he?
I've been telling her for a long time now.
Well, this is probably the best thing for her right now. You know what I mean? Just leave it alone. Let it be.
Fine.
You should really have someone look at that ear.
I'll be fine.
Hey, look. Infected. Now, here we go. They're going to end up killing them now. What you got, bomb? Now we know what happened.
Well, as you can see, things got a bit nasty here. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it was almost expected.
That the house in the
But,
background?
you know, I mean, the farmers out here
Smoking.
are having a bad season. Tempers are high, and it's just bad for everyone. The important thing now is that we find their nephew, Duke.
Duke. They don't even know his name. I thought they're going to be looking for him, are they?
Did she say they just bought some stolen droids or something?
Yep. Damn shame.
Damn shame. Damn shame.
HK888, check out possible disturbance, Mos Eisley Cantina.
No, I got to go to the most hospital. Oh, man, I should have a follow-up. Well, that's damn good right there. Again, Troopers, Star Wars spoof, one of probably the most famous spoofs there is next to Hardware Wars. I mean, that's the granddaddy of them all. Maybe I'll watch that one next. But that seems about it. This is 3 a.m. reaction videos. Don't forget noon for another video. And then 8 o'clock, the longer video, or more in depth, I should say. Thank you for watching.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.